Hi everyone, Claire here for day, I think 21 of Healing from Within, Tips and Techniques for Transformation. Today I want to talk a tiny bit about dream interpretation. So there's many traditions of dream interpretation and they're all wonderful. The one that resonates with me the most is what I'm going to tell you about now, which is first and foremost that there is no dream that doesn't have a good message. They're all good messages. All dreams are loving. All of them. Even the worst nightmare you can have, there's a loving message in there for you, and that's what dreams are there for, to help you navigate through life. And it's wonderful because they're so highly personalized. And it doesn't take that much practice to get good at interpreting your own dreams. So, first thing to know about a dream is the setup. So there's a beginning of the dream, a middle, and an end. They aren't equal parts. So the beginning is just the setting. So for example, if I dream about the house that I was in when we were 13, that indicates that this dream is about an issue that began around that time in my life. So that's the setting, the setup. Second part that you're going to look at is the main part of the dream, and we'll go into how to interpret the main part of the dream and what it's about. And then the very end of the dream is your answer, because dreams are spirit giving you an answer about an issue or a problem in your life, and that's why they're so wonderful. And it doesn't usually take that much to figure out what they're about. So all the symbols in dreams are important, every single tiny little one. The easiest way to start is to understand that every piece of the dream is a piece of you, is a bit of you, an expression of you. And if you think about the fact that you're the one dreaming it, that makes sense. So, that you can learn about what the individual symbols represent, and we'll talk about those too. But an even easier way to start with is look at the people in the dream, and as quick as you can, give them 3 adjectives that describe them. So for example, the reason I say to do this quickly is because it's who they represent for you in that moment. So for example, if I dream about Megan, if I dream about her at a time when she's sick, I might think sick first. Or if she's just written a really great blog, I might think author or creative first, or just supportive because she's always supportive. So it really depends on what's going on with you in that moment. So the very first thing is you want to look at all the people and what they represent. Now you can do this with the objects in the dreams too, and the colors, because what you see is the most important. So for example, if your dream is taking place in the kitchen, I might tell you the kitchen is a nurturing part of the house, but if you had a terrible upbringing and your mom yelled at you every day in the kitchen, that kitchen is not going to be a nurturing place for you. So it's going to represent something entirely different to you. So before we even go into symbols, and I'm going to stop here today, what you want to do is remember that all dreams hold a positive message. All of them. Nightmares and repetitive dreams are super important. They're just trying to get your attention. There's a setup, a main issue, and a solution to every dream. And then every piece of the dream represents a part of you. So what you want to start doing is start writing down your dreams and look at every single individual little thing there and start writing down what it represents to you. It's tedious at first, but it becomes much, much, much quicker. I can interpret a dream very quickly now when I have it myself. So that's dream interpretation number 1. More coming. And if we don't get time to finish them in this little series of videos I'm doing, I am going to be adding a weekly call in. I think I mentioned it earlier, that you guys can just drop in and ask about your dreams. All right, Claire signing out. Tips and tools for transformation. All healing comes from within.